Welcome to my Visually Effective Excel Dashboards and Reports course. My name is Leila, your instructor for this course. An Excel report or dashboard is a way of condensing a high volume of data onto one page. Now, as your business conditions change, which they so frequently do, the dashboard allows you to quickly make data-informed decisions for the benefit of your business. When you're given a new project, for example, to design a whole new reporting layout in Excel or an interactive dashboard in Excel, it can be a bit overwhelming because it's not always clear how you should approach this, where you should start, what questions should you ask, how do you set up the spreadsheet, how do you organize the report and the calculations that you need for the report. I've struggled with a lot of these. That's why I've put together a starting checklist for you based on my experience and the experience of other professionals that I've worked with. I've also created a section that's called Before You Start. It covers your first steps, time-saving tips, spreadsheet architecture, and some concrete guidelines. And it's not just relevant for dashboards, but for any projects, reports, Excel modeling that you want to do. This part is essential because it gets you from idea to delivery in a fast, efficient way. And visual communication is really important in Excel reports, and I've collaborated with a graphic designer to develop a chapter that covers key design principles such as layout, color, creating dashboard mockups, and helpful design tools that you can use today. In a lot of Excel reports, most of the effort goes into creating the content and not much on how the content should be presented, which is a shame because data organization and presentation is really important to showcase the information as clearly and directly as possible. The section called Dashboard Formula Toolbox consists of formulas that are really useful when you design complex reports and dashboards. You can also practice along with me in the workbook provided while I cover each formula in detail. There's also a section on form controls to create interactivity in your Excel reports. I demonstrate how you can use each of the form controls, and again, you can practice along with me in the workbook provided. I also cover some advanced charting techniques that I often use when I design Excel reports. Using these SMART techniques, we're going to build non-standard Excel charts in the dashboards that are not just informative, but also impressive. This is where most dashboard courses end. In this course, that's just the beginning. In the next 10 sections, I designed 2 dashboards from scratch using all the techniques that we covered in the previous sections. So if you're familiar with the techniques but want to see how you can set up a report from scratch, basically from an empty spreadsheet, follow along with me. You might discover a few gold nuggets here. And the complete dashboards are available for download. And not only that, but you can download the draft versions at each point in time. So after we finish each section of the dashboard, you can download the dashboard up to that point. And the results that we achieve don't require VBA because they're based on clever use of Excel's core functionality. I also don't include Excel Power BI techniques because that really requires its own standalone course. If you're a professional looking to learn or become more efficient at building Excel dashboards and reports, this course is for you. Downloadable practice workbooks, color schemes, checklists, and complete dashboards are all included as learning materials, but they can also be applied directly to your own business and to your own reports. I demonstrate in Excel 2016, but you can follow along in any Excel version. I do talk about version differences whenever relevant because it's really important to be aware of these as well if you're sharing your Excel reports with others. I hold advanced, customized dashboard and visualization classes for companies. Apart from Excel training, I help companies improve processes by creating interfaces and simple tool solutions with VBA. I started my career as an economist. I then transitioned to work as an in-house consultant and later as project manager in the IT and finance departments, mainly for SAP and Oracle-based projects. Excel has always been my main tool though. It's such a simple and complex tool at the same time, and there's always something new to learn. So I hope you enjoyed this course and do learn new techniques that you can use today in your own work. This curriculum has been refined over countless hours and courses that have been taught to working professionals. By taking on board their feedback and suggestions, this is relevant, applicable, and up to date with the current needs of professionals working right now. I really hope that you find the content useful for your work and you enjoy the course, because I did try to vary things up and make it feel like a live teaching environment. So let's start learning now.